Welcome back everyone, and today we're going to be switching gears away from multiplayer to talk about Warzone. First off, I would like to note two things. I'm in a different environment, so it might sound a little bit different acoustically. Also, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so pardon me if I sound a bit more congested than usual. Now, Warzone has been an absolute blast to play, and I'm honestly impressed with how Infinity Ward managed to pull this mode off.
I'm not gonna win this fight, but you know what? Oh, did you get him? Oh my God. Holy, okay, all right.
It's just so much fun, and I'm actually wanting to play more and more now, more so than with regular multiplayer. I still enjoy the normal multiplayer, but Warzone is just too much fun to pass up, and one of the best things about it to me is the addition of custom loadouts, so I can rock crossbows and shotguns and all sorts of goofy classes if I wanted. With this, I wanted to talk about the perks available to choose from in Warzone custom classes and what my thoughts are on the best 5 overall. So I'm going to give you guys my personal top 5 picks for perks in Warzone. These will be perks that I typically run in my loadouts that I have found give me a great advantage over other players. There are about 18 perks in total to choose from, which is a lot, but narrowing down the picks for me was honestly not that difficult, and I can definitely think of one perk in particular that is easily my number 1 pick, so stick around for that if you're curious. This is based not only off of some minor testing, but just some playtime overall. I've had some time to mess around with many different setups, and I think I've found a pretty good list many people could definitely get behind. With that being said, it is a personal list, and not everyone will agree, so if you don't, or if you do agree, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and let me know why. Without further ado, let's get started with my pick for number 5. At number 5, we have Quick Fix. Quick Fix is an interesting perk, more so than your standard or traditional perk. Killing players will immediately start your health regeneration, and it will bypass the regen delay on your health. As a note, in Warzone, you don't have to actually kill the player. Simply downing someone will prompt the regen to start, and your health will very rapidly jump back to 100%. This perk is sure to be overlooked, but it has some good potential in my opinion, and it will definitely serve as a boost to players who have really good aim. Sometimes you get caught in engagements with more than one person, and you're ducking in and out of cover. In what would normally result in you being overtaken, Quick Fix will let you have a slight edge where you didn't before, and as soon as that one person is downed, you have more of a chance to get back into the fight quicker than before. You still will not have your armor, which is a huge downside, but the quick health regen will definitely help speed up you getting back into the fight and catching people off guard. It makes stim shots almost useless when you really need them, unless you're just missing your shots and can't seem to down someone. It won't be saving your life all the time, but Quick Fix is a great perk to give a shot if you haven't already, and hopefully it's able to at least give you that slight edge over your opponents who may be unsuspecting to your sneaky slot 1 perk. Now this one may be a little cheap since it's not really just one perk, but rather a combo of 2. In the number 4 slot, we have Restock and Shrapnel. Restock will let you recharge equipment in about 50 seconds in Warzone, which includes lethal grenades, C4, knives, and tactical equipment like flash grenades and stuns. Shrapnel lets you spawn with an extra piece of lethal equipment and also causes explosion damage to delay enemy health regen by 3 seconds extra. Nice little bonus there. Shrapnel and Restock go together like peanut butter jelly or mukbangers with cheese sauce. You can carry 2 C4, use 1, and you'll have another ready to go in under a minute. 50 seconds may seem like a lot, especially over the normal 25 seconds in normal multiplayer modes, but in Battle Royale, you generally have a little bit more breathing room and thus a chance to regroup and take a second. Having access to lethals on its own is really strong in Warzone, especially in late game. Now when that circle gets smaller and smaller, using explosives is going to make it that much easier to take out or flush out your opponent. Same can be said for tactical equipment like stuns or gas grenades. And you have 2, so why not toss 1 just to make sure no one is hiding in that corner you got killed from 2 games ago. It's much more forgiving, and it can really throw your enemies for a loop if you manage to get 3 stuns off in a matter of basically a minute. On their own, these perks are great, but I had to mention this top tier perk combo because I have a feeling it's sure to be on a lot of people's classes in the near future for good reason. Up next is always a solid perk for a perk choice no matter what, and if you've played COD games for years, you'll feel right at home with this one. EOD will lower non-killstreak explosive damage as well as fire damage. Now seeing my pick for number 4, you'll probably see why EOD can come in handy. There's nothing special about it, and it works just as intended. Tired of getting downed instantly by C4s? Tired of seeing that little grenade icon sneak up to you before getting a chance to even think twice before it goes off? EOD is probably for you. With EOD on, C4s and claymores and grenades and all that annoying stuff will basically just take out most of your armor and leave you with all of your health intact. So it's basically a freebie if you get caught in an unwanted situation. With no armor, you're still kind of toast, or at least at a severe disadvantage, but if you play it smart and check your armor often, it will save your life. Overall, this perk is always a solid perk to run, and there really is only one other perk I found that has some serious potential in the game as well, in the perk 1 slot. EOD also resets the fuse on grenades too, which is a nice bonus. And getting a kill off a grenade that someone else threw that was intended for you is absolutely hilarious and sure to be rage-inducing for the other team. If you've played Modern Warfare since launch, you're probably having the same nightmares I still do, with flashbacks of M4s and 7.25 shotguns rampant throughout every single map and every single game.
Weapons hot, no quarter given.
Thankfully, it's been adjusted since then, and now it's in the perk 2 slot, making it more of a sacrifice to your class if you want to use it. For those of you who do not know, Overkill lets you carry 2 decked out primary weapons of your choosing. What more really needs to be said? You want to rock a sniper rifle and a crossbow? You want to rock a shotgun and another shotgun just for the hell of it? Go for it. With Overkill, the world is your oyster and you have some serious firepower potential. You can basically set your class to have powerful meta weapons in Warzone, and if all your squad manage to do the same, you guys are going to be set for the match as long as you guys play it smart. It's a simple perk, but its effects are extremely powerful, and I highly encourage you guys to try and make your own class with it on. And get creative if you want, and see what kind of goofy fun setups you can make and have fun with it, and let me know what you came up with in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you guys can get. Now, for my number 1 perk slot, the overall best, most powerful perk in the game in my opinion, and one that you should definitely run in most of your classes if you want to be the absolute best player in your lobby. That is High Alert. High Alert notifies you when an enemy off screen is looking at you, and it notifies you by having your screen flash yellow whenever they are. It's ridiculously good to run in Warzone, and I can't overstate that enough. Most of my deaths come from enemies sneaking up to me from behind, or because I thought I heard footsteps one direction when really it was the complete opposite direction for whatever reason. This perk is a godsend and it has saved my life many times. In multiplayer, it's alright, but it's really one of the best, if not the absolute best perk in Warzone, hands down. In the right hands, this perk can make games. Good players will be even better, and bad players will be better. It's a great perk choice for literally everyone who plays, and I honestly use it in any of my Warzone classes. If you have yet to try it out, you need to. It's not going to make you a better shot, and it's not going to get you any nukes probably, but it's going to elevate your playing up a good bit, and that is why High Alert is my favorite and best perk in Warzone. Give it a shot in one of your classes and let me know what you think down below in the comments. And there you have it, my friends, my pick for the top 5 best perks in Warzone. It wasn't that hard to choose because a lot of the other perks really just didn't compete in my opinion, but it was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys were able to learn at least something small from this video. If anything, I hope you just learned that High Alert is really, really good and should not be overlooked. Let me know your thoughts on my list. Do you agree or disagree? And let me know why you think so. I may cover a list of the worst perks in Warzone, so we'll see how that goes, but I have a feeling some perks are going to be adjusted soon in a patch, so we're just going to wait and see for a little bit. But with all of that being said and out of the way, I wanted to wish you all a happy day/night, and I'll see you in the next video. Brr.